It's your girl Nia J, and what's poppin'? Brand new vid just dropped in, and as you guys can see from the title, what story time we will be doing today. I didn't really plan on doing this story time yet, I still wanted to wait a little bit, but God has other plans, and he's been telling me to get this video out. So I don't know if it's because somebody out there needs this video. If so, if you know somebody who needs this video, please share it, or share it anyway. Or maybe it's you that needs this video and I am glad that you're here watching. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I just need to get this off of my chest and I need to get this out so he can do better things for me. And but yes, he's been sending me so many signs telling me, like, it's been so bad, like my mom has had dreams, and I'm just like, okay, I understand, I hear you, I get it. And so I'm here making this video for you guys. So I'm not sure what this title is, the title of this video is going to be, but we're just gonna start from the beginning, from when I was 9 years old. It was New Year's. It was like a couple of days after New Year's? It was either a couple of days after New Year's or a day later. And I remember it was like it was yesterday. Like, I was playing on the floor with my little brothers, and my mom and my dad called me to the table, and they were like, your biological father passed away. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, excuse me? Because I forgot way back when. I guess I knew my biological father until I was 2. And like, I don't remember nothing from when I was 2, 1, 2, 3, none of that. And so I'm looking at my dad sitting next to me, and I'm like, my dad's sitting right here. What do you mean? And my mom's just like, you don't remember me telling you when you were 4 that, you had a biological father and da da da. And I'm just like, no. So I don't know why, but I instantly like broke down. Like, I was crumbled into pieces. My whole world literally like fell apart. And it was like hard. Like, it was hard for my mom, because my mom's like, I thought I already informed you of this information. And it was like, no, like, I don't know anything about this other father that you speak of. Like, I didn't know what he looked like, what he sounded like none of that. And I'm sharing this story because I know that there are other people out there that like go through the same thing. And like, when I was going through it at 9 years old, I felt alone. Like, I felt like I was by myself, like I didn't have nobody. And like, it's horrible to go through that by yourself. And like literally, it was like Like literally when I tell y'all my whole world flipped upside down, I don't know what happened. Like after I got that news, my life felt like it was over. Like I don't know. I thought I was here by myself. but yeah, so it was hard for me, and I know that it's hard for somebody out there, whether you're a boy or a girl. Like it was hard to say like I had lost a parent, that like not even a parent, but like a father that like I didn't even know. It was like, what do you mean? Like it literally took me by surprise, and like it caused me so much pain and trauma, and like I don't know, it was like it was hard, just like it's hard even getting words to make this video, because it's like what really am I supposed to say? Like I don't know. At first I wasn't going to go to his funeral because like I just felt like why was I going? But then I didn't want to regret not going, and so I asked my dad if he would come with me, and he did. And y'all, I had met 10 other siblings. My biological father had 10 other kids. 10 other kids, y'all. And it was just like, I've had all of these siblings and all of these people who were family that I didn't know about. Like it was hard to like wrap that around my head. And I'm 9, like I'm 9, but when I was 9 I was very like mature for my age already. And so like after that I just developed so much faster, and like I don't know, I was angry, I was depressed, I was sad, I was just like, it was all these emotions going through my body, and it's like I couldn't even, like when I went through all of these stages, I couldn't even like stand hearing the sound of his name. Like my biological father, it made me cry, like it made me tear up inside, like it hurts to hear his name physically. And like I don't know if it's because I felt like, well, he didn't want me, like. And at the time my like dad, he had just moved out of our home, and it was like I had 2 things to juggle, and like they were just being thrown at me. And like that was literally one of the toughest times in my life, and it's been 9 years since then. And it's like still to this day sometimes it's mind-boggling. And like that's one thing that I want to tell y'all. If y'all are going through this, it is okay to feel depressed, it is okay to go through your anger stages. But one thing that I did that helped me was talk to God. Like there was nobody else in the world that I could have talked to make me feel the way that I do now. Like nobody. When I'm like literally reading the Bible, writing down, talking to God, like all of that is what helped me become who I am today. And like I promise y'all, if y'all just do, like if y'all do those things and get your anger out and get your emotions out, like you will still have those hard days, and you will still struggle, and you will still like this story is all over the place, I know, because I wasn't really prepared to make this video. But like, y'all, I'm telling you, if you just pray about it, and you talk to God, like, things will make you so much stronger. But right now, I know y'all feel weak. I know y'all feel helpless. I know y'all feel angry and depressed. But like, listen to me. Like it stops. Your pain will stop. Your pain will stop. But that's the thing. You will never forget. But you have to forgive. You have to forgive for you. Because I had to forgive for me. And it's still hard, but I've come to terms with life. Like, this happened for a reason. There are things happening in my life for a reason. It made me who I am. It made me stronger. It built who I am becoming as a woman. And I just feel like you guys have to do the same thing. You have to let it build who you are instead of break you down. Because if I would have let that break me down and not talk to God, I don't know where I would honestly be today. I don't know how I would act. I don't know, because I started spinning out, like my head was spinning out of control during this time. And like, it was just hard because I felt like, okay, my biological father just died. My dad just moved out of that house. All of my siblings knew that I was the only one in my family that like doesn't have the same dad. Like, all of them, all the rest of them, they have the same dad. And it was like, it was hard for me because I'm just like, dang, I have to be the different one. And my mom was like, you're not different, because when I was little, I had already felt like I was different. Like, there was something different in me that wasn't in my other siblings. And I don't know why that was. I don't know what it was, but like, I'm the only one in my family that has the last name Johnson. Of course, I got that from my biological father. But at the time, it bothered me so bad that like, I was the only one in my family with a different name, and I didn't know why. And I'm just like, but I'm not different. Like, how am I not different? I'm the only one that sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, and like, nobody loved me like any differently or anything. Like, my dad, he treats me like he literally birthed me, like, because he did. And like, at that point, I don't know, I was hurting because he had left home, and I felt like I'm losing both of them. But it wasn't the case. I knew that I was still gonna have him, and he was still gonna be my dad, and everything was gonna be okay. But at that moment, it was like, it hurt me so bad. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Like, I really didn't know. And so I went through a lot of like troubling times, like with myself, because I had to forgive like a lot of people. It wasn't just him that I had to forgive. Like, I felt like I had to forgive my mom and my siblings and everybody, because I'm just like, nobody informed me of this information, and everybody knew. And it was hard for me to fit in with my siblings when I was younger, because we are so many years apart. Like, me and the sibling that's before me are 6 years apart. So imagine my two other siblings ahead of them. Like, we're so many years apart. It's not like, like 12 or anything, I don't think. But it's like a lot of years. And it was just like, I didn't fit in because they had been together, like their life, but like their whole life. So of course I would feel that way like at a younger age, and they probably didn't know how to act either. Like, but that's the thing. We're young and we have all these things bothering us in our head, and at the end of the day, I talk to God. Talk to God. Tell God all of your problems, all of your pain, all of your, like, I really wouldn't be who I am today, sitting in front of you guys, talking to you guys. Like, I really wouldn't. And yeah, I went through a lot, and like, I'm just happy that I can sit here and talk about this, you know, like, without crying, because that shows so much progression. Like, it was like a lot. It was a lot to handle, especially at 9 years old. And that year I got my period. TMI, but I did. That's what also made me feel like I was just developing so fast, and I was like, all of these life-changing things just happened at once. Like, everything was just hitting me and hitting me and hitting me, and I'm just like, okay. This is how this year's gonna go, not knowing that in the future it would make me who I am today. But at that time, like, yes, I went through depression, yes, I went through like suicidal thoughts and all that stuff, but like, I'm telling y'all, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. I had to learn that my biological father, he paid child support, and that was his taking care of me. Like, that's what he felt was taking care of me, because that's how his father took care of him. And those generational things do occur. Like, that does happen. And it causes generational curses and generational trauma. But it is something that he could not fix, and something that he has to deal with, you know, and he had to deal with his entire life. I was his last child, so I was the 10th child, and it's not like he really treated me any differently. Like, they knew, my other siblings knew of him, they talked to him, you know, they've been around him before, and it made me feel different and secluded from them as well, because it's just like, nobody understood how I felt. Like, y'all got the chance to be around this man and know this man as like a part of you, who is a part of you. Like, that is literally my genes that I didn't know, and y'all got to see that side of him. And my siblings on my mom's side did too. Like, they got to see a part of something that I didn't. And yes, it made me upset, yes, it made me angry, and a whole bunch goes into how you're feeling. And I know this might be hard to catch up with, but it made me have like trust issues, and I went through a lot. It made me love too hard at a young age. And that's why, like, if you guys have any questions, need help with anything, like, please contact me, put it down in the comments, anything. Like, I want to help, because I know how it feels to not feel understood and to feel alone in these situations. And it literally still causes me some pain to this day, which I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, it doesn't hurt no more, or no, because it's like almost all of my friends have like stepdads, or their biological dad isn't in their life, and like they go through trials and tribulations with them, and it's just like, would I have wanted to experience that or not? Or would I, like, am I giving them the right advice? Like, if your father is reaching out to you and still trying to communicate with you and talk to you, like, respond to them, tell them how you feel, because you never know, like, when you're not gonna get that chance. Like, you never know when it's their time to go. We never know when it's our time to go, so why not tell them how you feel? Like, it literally can't hurt to get those emotions off of your chest, because now it's like I'm sitting here with all of my questions and all of my thoughts and everything that spins around in my head, because I can't ask because he's gone. So I tell my friends that although you might not want to talk to your biological father, or he makes you angry, or he makes you upset, or it causes you depression, like, tell him how you feel. Like, the most disrespectful thing that he cannot do is respond. But let me tell you, he's gonna read that message, whether he responds or not. Like, so it's hard. It's a lot of things that go through here, and I just feel like I'm kind of like repeating myself and going back and forth, but I don't know if this is going to help anybody. I don't know what this is, you know. All I know is God's called me to give this message, and I hope you guys are listening and hearing what I'm saying. And I'm so serious about contacting me or anything, because I had nobody at a point in time, and it does not feel great. And I know that, and that's with any situation. I have so many other situations that also cause me, like, you know, depression and stuff. It's not just that. It's like so many other emotions that ties into that, but I'm just going to tell this part because that's what this story is for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I can do others time into this, if you guys want to know about my siblings, or me meeting them or seeing them and stuff. Just anything that brings you guys comfort, or, you know, just let me know. I hope you guys like this video, subscribe, share this video with anybody that needs it, that is going through depression or anything. I promise you, you will be okay. I promise you, you will be okay. Stop contemplating suicide. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Your life is precious. You have a purpose, and you're going to find it one day. Your story is going to be heard by somebody, and everything that you're going through now is going to benefit you in the future, and you're going to be bright and you're going to be more than what you feel you are right now. So share this video. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video, and bye guys.